Hello everybody and welcome back to a nice Monday edition of A Cow's Opinion. This is the Cow's channel where we go over news, and today we're going to talk about Nintendo ruling the box office. This is A Cow's Opinion. Nope, still don't have theme music. Dadgummit. But that's okay, because today I've been talking about how when I give you my opinion in these news shows that, I would like to find more positivity. And what's more positive than Miyamoto-san and Nintendo itself? Because this weekend he gave some hints about the Nintendo movies that we may get in the future. If you have been living under a rock, that's the only way I can fathom that you don't know the biggest movie out this first half of the year is Super Mario Brothers. And I finally got to see it this weekend myself. For the first 20 minutes, I was like, it's cute. It's a little kitty. And then all of a sudden, the rest of the movie made me feel better and amazing. And then they had these multiple times, they have shots where it's like an old school side scroller. They had such fluid of action when the characters were doing things. And it's just like, I think Illumination might be the best animation studio in America right now. I know there's some Disney stands that are going to say no, but based on what Disney's put out the last couple of years and what Illumination have, I would put my money on Illumination because, my God, I have the biggest, stupidest smile on my face. It was fantastic. So this weekend, Mr. Miyamoto has been talking about how they might be already working on their next movie adaptations because Mario was hugely successful. It is now expected to comfortably coast past $1 billion. That is before it hits any streaming services. That's before you can buy it as a download. That's before you can buy it as a standalone DVD or Blu-ray. And hell, that's before you factor in any of the tie-in merch, which I've checked is selling pretty well. So, first of all, good for them. Video game adaptations are finally getting good. People have wanted Nintendo's family-friendly first-party lineup is made for this kind of thing. And the fact that we're getting it, and it's executed to a high level of performance, is just fantastic. Now, Nintendo's been trying to make more content for their video game characters for years. And as the article here on Video Game Chronicles notes, it's even established a division to handle this. So this weekend he talked to the Nikki. If you don't know what the Nikki is, it's not that one girl at school who didn't give you the time of day. That's the equivalent of the New York Stock Exchange, but in Japan. Mario developer Miyamoto has been hinting that the next movie may not be Super Mario Brothers 2. Maybe it's going to be different characters. Please keep an eye on our next production. This time, Mario was the focus, but Nintendo is like a talent agency. We have many other entertainers on our roster. He is not wrong on that. There's a ton of things. You saw Donkey Kong. Maybe you'll get a Donkey Kong movie. How about The Legend of Zelda? How about Star Fox? How about Kirby? There are all kinds of F-Zero the movie, anyone? It would be pretty amazing. Now, he didn't give any details, but he would go on to say, there are various ways to develop characters for the screen, including characters that are suitable for film, and characters that are well known. So, you don't know. We're probably going to get Super Mario Brothers 2. In fact, if somebody's not already working on that after the last couple of weeks... Oops. Yeah, you can't right-click, Cal. You're an idiot. But if someone's not already working on that after the last couple of weeks, I would be mind-blown. Because as we already said, it's expected to comfortably surpass the $1 billion global box office milestone. The movie just makes you feel good. So Nintendo worked with the animation studio Illumination, and it's likely that they will continue to work because Illumination CEO Chris Meledandri, if I mispronounced your name, sir, I apologize, got appointed to Nintendo's board because of how wonderful they work together and to help facilitate this relationship in the future, which is usually a pretty good sign that you like working with the guy. Now, Chris would tell the website Screen Rant, we are now focused on this movie all the way up to Wednesday and how the audience engages with the film. Movies start having like midnight showings on Thursdays. On this Wednesday, they're going to have an idea of how much money the movie's made, how it's going to go, and how the audience engages with the film. Nintendo and Illumination have had a really rewarding collaboration. That's putting it mildly. Mr. Miyamoto and his colleagues have invited me to join the board of directors of Nintendo, and we're working together in the future with me in that capacity, but it's hard for us to talk about anything else at this time. I love to see both Nintendo's Miyamoto and Chris from Illumination be humble, and admitting that, look, we're going to do more stuff. We don't know what it's going to be yet, but we're working together. And just, letting you know that you're going to get more stuff, but they're not promising anything. They're not out here dunking on Sony or Disney or any of their rivals in the space. Mr. Miyamoto also said, like Chris mentioned, there's nothing we can share now, but I'm sure we will continue working on this partnership. And then the end of the article is just reminding us that Nintendo started opening stores, and the Super Nintendo World theme parks are opening at Universal Studios. Guys, this is the positivity that I try to bring in my games, that I like to try to bring to a cow's opinion. We've had a lot of Activision Blizzard news because it's dominated the news cycle. We've had some pretty not great stuff. They've even got the official teaser trailer on here in the bottom right screen. But this makes me smile. This is a bunch of passionate people who made a movie and did a really good job. And that's just the kind of stuff that I like. Again, I went and saw it this weekend and just had fun. It's been a while since I saw a movie where you just had fun. And you need a little more fun in your life. So if you haven't seen the movie, I would encourage you to consider go seeing it. It is really wonderful. I know that everybody dunked on Chris Pratt, and he did a good job. He did a good job. Give the man his credit. He did a good job. I found him to be a believable and wonderful Mario. And Princess Peach didn't sit around in a sell-all movie. That's always nice too. You got Jack Black's Bowser was phenomenal and is exactly as he's been portrayed in the modern video games. I'm not going to tell you what that means. You have to go see the movie. But yeah, every character there's not a character that said, oh my god, I don't want this person on screen anymore. No, every single Nintendo character was lovingly brought to life. They had, if you've seen any trailers, they had Mario Kart. They had him going through various worlds. They had power-ups. They had action. They had a musical number, because you've probably seen Jack Black's Bowser song Peaches is now on the Billboard Hot 100 charts, which is mind-blowing. But this movie is just taking over everything. The cow's opinion is that you should go see the movie if you haven't. If you love Nintendo, you deserve to go see it. First 20 minutes, maybe a little bit not bad, just, oh, it's a cute little kiddie film. No, it's going to open up. It's going to get really good. You're going to love it. Guys, we have a full week of dungeon crawling. You may have noticed that we added Labyrinth of Zangetsu to Labyrinth of Galeria. And yes, thank you. That is the cow saying the YouTube algorithm doesn't like dungeon crawlers, so I'm going to put 2 dungeon crawlers on this channel. I'm going to play what we want to play and what we have fun playing. And I hope that you guys have fun watching too. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what you like. Thank you so much for watching, and play more games. Games are awesome, and you deserve to see the Mario movie because it's also awesome. Have a good week, and let's just have a nice bit of gaming this week and see what we can do. Maybe some more games are coming in the future. More games are coming in the future. I just don't know which ones yet. But I'll figure it out. Have a good night, guys.